It was back in 1984 in this little quiet country town when the word went out in the panic shout that the devil's been unbound. Well, women screamed and children cried and old men ran away. They said, "Lock your doors and hide your whores. Theon is on his way." For years they heard the stories that filled their hearts with dread, left grown men drinking whiskey and children crapping in their beds. For such was all the evil that was now approaching fast. It was the end of time for all mankind, pent up in old Theon's ass. Like a scourge he rode on into town. He was looking mighty mean. He just polished off a dozen beers and 10-pound can of beans. He jumped down from his Harley and all the people cleared the streets. And then he howled as his stomach growled, "I need something more to eat." He went into the town saloon and walked up to the bar. The bartender wiped his sweaty brow. His legs were shaking hard. And then Theon just shouted out and banged his big hand down. "Give me chicken finger licking, you freaking friggin' clown." A waitress that they called Vicky started flirting around with Theon. She said, "I love a man who jiggles, you sexy tub of lard." He said, "Bitch, I gotta warn you, I'll only break your heart, 'cause you're about to see the worst in me, 'cause I really got a fart." When Theon was leaving, the sheriff blocked the door. It looked like the final showdown as people hit the floor. The sheriff said, "We don't like your kind here in Apopka. It's time for you to go." Then like a broken spell, someone yelled, "Look out, he's going to blow." Well, they say it started slowly, like the whistle of a train, but soon it turned unholy as Theon began to strain. People ran for cover, or so the story goes. Then there came a smell from the pit of hell when he finally let it go. Well, it blew out every window in that little country town, and it flattened every tree and fence for 100 miles around. And there was just a crater and one tremendous stink. And the old local drunk took a dump and said, "Man, I need a drink." And now you're probably wondering what came of old Theon. Well, he's headed for Uranus like some flaming lump of lard. When you look up to the heavens, don't you ever fear for him, 'cause there's still some gas in that big old fat ass to bring him home again.